The past few years has seen a rapid expansion of air travel around the world. Concurrently, the aviation fuel industry has seen a growth in the incidence of microbial contamination of aviation fuel and in aircraft fuel systems. The importance of this issue of fuel contamination is now recognized by the aviation industry. With the cooperation and support of airlines around the world, the International Air Transport Association formed a working group to study this problem. In November 2002, IATA published its results in a document, Guidance Material for Microbial Contamination in Aviation Fuel Tanks. This document sets out the best practice for the industry and states that all fuel tanks should be regularly tested for microbial contamination. Being based only a few minutes from London's Heathrow International Airport and benefiting from co-location with CAB International, a major centre of microbiological expertise, the company has access to research and development of new and more diverse products, which are at the forefront of innovative development. To meet the demand for a speedy and cost-effective detection solution, Conidia Bioscience has produced the Fuelstat resinae rapid detection test. Although a wide range of microorganisms can be found in fuel and in aircraft fuel systems, the most serious is a filamentous fungus called Hormoconis resinae. If left undetected and allowed to grow unchecked, it can cause damage to fuel system components, fuel tanks, and aircraft structures. Using our Fuelstat test, an aircraft operator can learn if a fuel system is contaminated within 10 to 15 minutes. Production is managed by Guildhay Limited, a specialist in the manufacture of microbial test kits. The very latest techniques in the production of such tests has been developed by a well-trained and managed workforce. Quality testing and product improvement is conducted in parallel with the production process itself. From here, Fuelstat is dispatched to customers all over the world by Satair, Conidia's global distributor.
The test is carried out using a sample taken from the lowest drain point in the tank. The sample is then visually inspected for signs of particulate contamination. The engineer is transferring the sample into a glass container. This makes it easier to see if there is any water present in the sample. Where water is present, it should be used in preference to the fuel. When testing a water sample, extract the water with a suitable syringe and place it into the sample extraction bottle, filling up to the lower of the two red lines. The blue liquid will dilute into the water. Shake the bottle vigorously for 5 seconds to ensure that it is mixed, and then discarding the first 2 drops, place 4 drops in each of the 2 sample wells. Leave the paddle flat for at least 30 seconds for the liquid to wick up the lateral flow devices. Wait for 10 minutes and then read the results. With a fuel sample, fill the bottle to the top red line. Shake the bottle vigorously and, when it is inverted, the blue liquid will flow down into the bottle cap. After that, the process is the same as for a water sample. Firstly, discard 2 drops and then place 4 drops of the blue liquid into each sample well. Leave the paddle flat for at least 30 seconds and then, after 10 minutes, read the results. Use the instruction leaflet to interpret the results. This paddle shows a negligible result clearly illustrated with 2 control and 2 test lines. The contrast between the control and test lines is normal. This is a low positive result, showing 2 control lines and a test line on the high lateral flow device. There is no test line on the low device. This is a high positive result. The 2 control lines are present, but there are no test lines on either the low or the high lateral flow devices.
To avoid the operational downtime and the costs of an aircraft being removed from service, there is a very real need to be able to identify very quickly any potential contamination issues. These costs are particularly high should it become necessary for an aircraft's fuel system and fuel tanks to be cleaned manually. At Conidia Bioscience, our products are designed to give cost-effective solutions to the issue of microbial contamination throughout the industry. We are proud to be leading the world in the production of rapid testing technologies and to be serving aircraft operators and maintainers across the globe.